Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here and welcome to a new playthrough named Backstage Pass. So I'm pretty sure some of you have heard of this game already. It's been out since 2016 in August, and we're now in 2018 that I'm finally playing it. I actually beta tested this game before it was even actually out in 2016, but I think during that time I was on vacation, so I couldn't really beta test it that much. I don't remember a whole lot about it, except like during the time when I beta tested it, it was like a few characters here and there, and they were like, we were saying how certain characters looked funny, like the anatomy of it was a bit weird and all that. But that's all I can really remember about the game when I was beta testing it. We were just like making sure the art was good and everything. But now that it's 2018 and the game's actually voiced, which I didn't expect, especially since I only played it during beta testing. So, it's now 2018, 2 years since this game has been out, and I'm now finally playing it. I'm quite hyped. It is the type of game like Chariots where you do have to kind of work to get the guy, which you guys know me. I am a original OG visual novel person where I just want to play the game by reading it and clicking choices and praying that I'm heading to the good ending. But yeah, I actually gotta work for this, and I have a guide up, so I hope you guys aren't too mad about that. But I have a guide up, and the guides are all in order, but I'm not gonna tell you guys who we're going for until we actually start meeting everybody. And I hope the sound isn't too loud. Praying. And if you guys hear like buzzing in the back, it's my heater, okay? Sometimes I question my life decisions. Tomorrow is my first day of college. It's past 11 p.m. and instead of sleeping, I'm at an Eaton concert, one state away from my college campus. Unlike teenagers out in the audience screaming for an encore, though, I'm the girl backstage dusting Adam's face with another coat of powder before he heads back out. Hey, that's not my name. I don't remember if we can name our character or not. So I guess not. Done! Now get back out there, rockstar.
Thanks. You're a winner every time, Sean.
Sean? That's my name? Or how do you pronounce it? Oh well, we're gonna hear him say it plenty of times anyway. Adam salutes me quickly before he runs out on stage.
You guys want an encore?
I feel like the girls screaming are a bit too loud for my taste. Alright, Adam poses on stage, holding his mic out to the audience as if he can't hear their response. I'm very thankful that there's voices, so I don't have to constantly read every single little thing. The girls scream and the boys cheer, all of them chanting for him to sing another song.
Well, who am I to say no to all of you?
As the track to his #1 hit for today starts out, the roar of the crowd peaks. With a wide smile on his face, Adam launches into his hit single and the audience sings along. As the lights in the concert hall flash, I catch glimpses of audience members dancing to the beat of the song. Backstage, I mouth the lyrics along with everyone else. I've heard this song 1,000 times, but it's still infectious. The song ends too quickly for the audience's taste, but Adam bids them a goodnight and thanks them for coming out to see him. He runs off the stage and high-fives one of the sound crew before bounding over to me.
Good work, Adam.
One of the passing crew members give him a cheerful thumbs up.
Thanks.
Adam returns the gesture. I pull out some makeup remover and begin wiping his face clean. The summer tour is almost over. Only one more to go.
Already? Wait, that means school starts tomorrow.
You're cute. I give him a gentle chop on the head. Don't tell me you forgot. He winces as if my tap actually inflicted some amount of pain on him.
I figured if I didn't think about it, it would just go away.
No man, life doesn't work like that. Try not to think about world hunger sometime. Maybe that'll work. Adam folds his arm crossly and glares at me, but he can't keep it up for very long, and eventually his pout melts into a grin.
Don't make fun of me.
Your voice is so cute. I laugh as I pack away the last of my brushes into the large metal case that houses my makeup kit. I didn't say a thing.
You thought it, though. And don't deny it. I've known you too long for you to be able to lie to me anymore. Anyway, I gotta go find John.
There's a John in here too? Yeah, I'll see you on the bus. Adam jogs off in search of John, and I drag my makeup case out of the way. My phone chirps out a cheery tune and I answer it.
Happy school day!
Dad! School day?
School starts tomorrow, so we're calling to do our good luck cheer.
Don't you think I'm a little old for this?
You're never too old for us to love you.
Aw, thanks, Ma.
And I'm never too old for a good luck cheer.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm waving a flag with your name on it. Can you hear it?
You're so cute. I hear the faint sound of paper flapping against the phone on the other end. I hear it.
So, how's Adam?
Cute. Oh, you know, energetic, happy, totally did remember school starts tomorrow.
It's a good thing he's got you to look out for him.
And how are you? Did you find everything okay?
Sure did. Your new campus is lovely, and we did our best to make your dorm look like your bedroom at home.
Sorry to make you handle all of that for me. I didn't realize the summer tour would overlap with freshman orientation.
The school said it's fine as long as you go see your advisor, Hitman Kobold.
Ooh, he sounds like a baddie.
Yeah, don't implant your silly nickname in her head like that.
Oh, that's not his name?
It's Professor Kobold, and your dad thinks that he looks like a hitman.
Oh.
Don't you see it? Come on, the suit, the stern look.
Yo, is he a potential date? No, Dad. That affects a mock serious voice.
Missing orientation will put your daughter at a severe disadvantage. Take care that she is diligent with her studies.
I can hear like my dad shimmying his shoulders and like moving his hand up and down.
Doesn't that sound ominous to you?
A little, but it's his job to say that.
I still say he's secretly a hitman when he's not teaching. I bet at night he...
Anyway,
Mom, I want to hear Dad's rambling more. Mom interjects before Dad can finish his speculation.
we just wanted to let you know we're proud of you, and we're cheering for you.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Love you!
Aw, my dad's so sweet. I hang up and tuck my phone away in my pocket. Most of the crew has already finished packing up. I grab my makeup case and head for the bus. The summer tour is almost over and school's about to start. I don't know what the year holds for me, but whatever it is, I'm ready. Play opening video? No, I don't want copyright. You guys wanna go watch it? YouTube it. I don't want copyright. No, thank you. I stumble into my first class 5 minutes late, but the professor doesn't seem to notice. Ooh, who's that? Who's that cutie? A young man approaches and hands me a stapled packet.
Here's the course syllabus. You can find a seat near the back.
I hit my mic, I'm sorry. Thank you. Students are crowded into every space available, and I had to weave my way past a few fellow freshmen to find an available seat. I glanced down at the packet of papers in my hand, an outline of the classroom, and grading policies. The professor is currently going over everything in the packet.
Your assignment for next time is to read the first chapter and finish the first set of problems.
Okay. With a curt nod, she dismisses class half an hour early. Whoa, is this really what college is like? I can hear an excited buzz in the classroom as students eagerly pack up their things. None of us were expecting this. I wait in the back of the class until most of my classmates have cleared out before I leave. There's no real hurry after all, and I'm still dead tired from last night. I wonder if Adam got out early too. I'll have to ask him when we meet up later. Come to think of it, I don't even know what his first class is. I wonder if he knows what his first class is. Well, that's his problem, not mine. Still, I can't help but worry about him a little bit. I shake off the thought as I look around me. This is probably a good time to explore, now that I think about it. Even though I studied the maps, most of the campus is unfamiliar to me. I glance at my phone, plenty of time before my next class. With a deep breath, I set off towards the nearest building. There's a group of students near the entrance, all swarming around something. As I draw near, I can hear someone talking over the sound of polite applause. I stand on my toes to get a better view of what's going on, but all I see is a flash of green. Sometimes I hate being short. As if on cue, a voice from the center of the circle speaks up.
Looks like we have someone who's having trouble seeing.
Wait, I think I remember this in the beta. The crowd parts as they all turn around to look at me. I immediately shrink back, but it's too late. Yes, I remember this in the beta. In the center of the group stands a young boy with a hooded shirt and a deck of cards in his hand.
Hello. Don't be shy. Come forward.
Oh, okay. He allows his emotions for me to
I
approach.
saw you jumping up and down in the back.
Thanks for pointing that out. Not like I'm already an introvert as much. Yeah, well, I'm kind of short. He laughs again.
Hey, me too. We should form a club.
You're not that short. To me. Around us, a few people in the group chuckle. I know they're not laughing at me, but hearing them makes me feel small.
Sorry for being so forward. Do you mind sharing your name with me?
Yeah, apparently my name is Sean. Sean, I don't know. I took a quick breath to steady myself. Is it Sean? I don't know how Adam pronounced it, honestly.
Sean. That's a
Sean.
lovely name. I've been
Wait, say it again?
Sean. Sean. That's a lovely name. I'm Benito, but you can call me Ben for short.
Cool, can I get a, like, shorter name too? Alright. So, wait, isn't he supposed to talk or his voice line got cut off here? Not everything voice acted? Oh, character name? Do you believe in psychic powers? Not really. Eyes are drawn to the deck of cards in his hand. No doubt he's a magician. Is there a magic club on campus or something?
Well, some people believe you can use psychic powers for luck, love, and all sorts of things. We're going to test psychic ability for you. Is that okay?
Sure. I glance at the crowd of students around us. They all look interested in what's going on. I can't really say no, can I? I guess so.
What I want is for you to think about a card for me. You don't have to make a huge production out of it or anything. Just close your eyes and block everything else out. Let it go dark and imagine the card in your mind.
It waits a brief moment as I think of a card.
Got it? Open your eyes.
He fans out the deck of cards in front of me.
Now, really focus on the energy of that card. If you think hard enough, you may be able to find it.
I frown. How am I supposed to just pick out a card?
Don't let go of that thought in your mind. Really focus on that card.
I reach in and pull out a random card. Why not?
Alright, don't turn your card over just yet.
Benito tucks the rest of the deck away.
Now, what was the card you were thinking of?
Four of clubs.
Turn your card over.
I turn the card over slowly to reveal the four of clubs in my hand. The girl next to me gasps. The crowd bursts into applause while I stare dumbfoundedly at the card in my hand. Benito takes it from me and holds it up for everyone to see.
Looks like you really are psychic, Sean.
Ron, okay. He smiles and hands me the card again.
Keep that if you want.
Wouldn't your deck be funny, then? How did you... He winks and puts a finger on his lips.
You're the psychic one, right?
Oh, you're so sweet! The girl pushes past me eagerly.
Do a trick for me.
Oh!
Well, let's have a look.
Benito takes her hand and I quickly melt back into the crowd. I had seen enough attention from strangers for one day. I turn my gaze back to the card in my hand, four of clubs. How did he do that? I turn the card over a few times before I give up and tuck it in my pocket. I guess if it were easy to figure out, it wouldn't really be much of a magic trick. Benito, huh? He looked awfully young to be in college, and he certainly didn't seem to be worried about getting to class on time. Glance at my phone again. That took more time than I expected. Exploring the campus will have to wait. I arrived 10 minutes early and find a seat near the front. I learned a long time ago that kids who sit in the front never get called on. Hopefully that rule still holds in college. What? Who said that? I feel like you'll get called either way, especially in the front or in the back. Sit in the middle. Behind me, I can hear a couple students chatting with each other before class starts.
She told me that Adam Eaton was in her class this morning. I didn't even know he went here.
Oh.
Jealous? I wish I had a class with Adam.
I smile quietly to myself. His first day and Adam's already the center of attention. Some things never change. I just hope he hasn't gotten into trouble yet. Oh, what was the hitman? The classroom door bursts open and Professor Koval strides in.
In ancient Greece, theater was divided into two distinct genres, comedy and tragedy. These genres were represented by the goddesses Talia and Melpomene.
Whoa, not even an introduction or anything? I guess not all college classes are the same. I hurriedly dig through my backpack and pull out a notebook and pen. Already, the professor has begun to scrawl a series of names on chalkboard. I copy them as quickly as I can, barely able to keep up. Professor Koval continues his lecture for the entire hour without a pause. As he puts his chalk down, he turns to face us for the first time.
Your assignment for tonight: write a single-page summary of the Greek playwright of your choice. Due tomorrow. Include style, famous works, and his influence on modern storytelling.
What?
There are strict style guidelines on the course website. read them before you begin. If you have any questions, my office hours are also posted on the website.
I wouldn't want this guy. He turns and strides out of the room as quickly as he entered. What? The room is silent for a few moments until one boy in the back starts laughing nervously. Around him, a few other students join in. We're all thinking the same thing. Am I going to live through this class or not? I guess every professor is going to be different. This should be interesting. Eventually, the other students relax and begin collecting their things.
I am so dropping this class. There's no way I'm doing that much work.
Okay, girl.
Lucky. I need it for my major.
I'm surprised that someone would drop a course after a single day, but considering how fast-paced the first day was, I can't really blame her. As I exit the building, I feel a tap on my shoulder. I spin around to see the kid from before, Benito.
Ciao.
He gives me a quick salute with a smooth flick of his wrist. Hey, did you want that card back?
Actually, I wanted to see you again.
Oh, a flirt here. What? What for?
Are you interested in being a plant?
Oh, what? You're going to have to be more specific. Because right now I'm imagining myself dressed as a cactus.
Do you want to hang out in crowds and help me do a few tricks?
Oh. I'm not really good with attention.
Don't be silly. You were great today.
Today. Benito waves his hand casually. Why do you need a plant anyway? You seem to do fine on your own.
I try. But there are a few tricks here and there that require a helper in the audience. Think of it as rigging the deck.
And you couldn't ask one of those other kids because...
They don't have the right look. A plant has to be plain and not stand out. Otherwise, it's too obvious.
Oh, you're calling me boring. I feel a little deflated. And you want me because I look plain.
Well, yeah. I mean...
He freezes mid-sentence as soon as he sees my expression. I know I'm no superstar, but telling me I'm plain is no way to get on my good side. You know his face has lost its childish expression. He looks serious, and for a moment I see a flash of thoughtful maturity.
Note to self. Don't call people plain, even if you mean it as a compliment.
I'm not entirely sure how you thought anyone would take that as a compliment.
Most people have a sort of air about them. Something that screams, please notice me.
Oh my god, what year was it when the senpai please notice me was so big?
They're desperate for attention, and it shows in the way they dress, move, and speak. But you're different. You don't look like you want attention. You shy away from it.
I thought you were doing it on purpose. I am. It's just, I wish I didn't have to. I wish I was okay with being surrounded by strangers, but I'm not. Anyway, I'm busy with school. I don't know if I can really take on a job right now.
Well, think about it. I know you'd be great.
Would you tell me how you do all your tricks? Benito pauses as a think. Finally, he comes to a decision.
Not all, but some, sure. You'd learn plenty from helping me anyway.
Okay then. I pull out the 4 of clubs from my pocket. First things first, how'd you do this?
Are you saying you'll help?
I'll help you help you once, at least. He laughs and pulls out a deck of cards from his back
That
pocket.
trick's a bit of an obvious one, though.
What? He fans the deck out for me.
Every card in the deck is a 4 of clubs.
What? Yeah, but how'd you get me to think of the 4 of clubs in the first place? He winks and tucks the deck away.
You must just be psychic. Anyway, I'm sure you have somewhere to be, so I won't keep you. Text me later, okay?
I don't have your number. But I don't know your number. He points to the card in my hand.
It's there.
Huh? I glance down and see a phone number scrawled across the front of the card in black marker. How? The smile on his face tells me that I'm not going to get the answer today. He offers another smooth salute goodbye before turning and leaping down the stairs. It does seem kind of fun to work with a magician, but I don't know if I have time for something like that between school and working with Adam. And speaking of Adam, I spy a familiar figure with 2 strands of hair out of place. Adam! Wait, is this hair really like that? Holy hell. At the sound of his name, he looks up in a panic, but he relaxes as soon as he sees me. He waves and jogs in my direction. What was that all about?
Sorry, I was afraid you were someone else asking for an autograph.
I poke him teasingly. Oh, look who's popular.
I'm still not that popular.
Are you sure? I heard some of my classmates talking about you, though. I'm sure the whole school knows you're here by now.
I doubt the whole school even knows who I am.
They will soon enough.
Maybe I should go around with a hat and sunglasses to protect my identity.
No, Adam, you're just gonna make yourself look more out of place. I laugh and give him a gentle punch. That would just make you stand out even more. So, how was your first day of school?
Not bad. I was late to my first class. I didn't actually know what it was.
I sigh. You know, I thought that might happen, but I told myself that even you weren't that spacey.
Hey, in case you don't remember, I was putting on a concert last night in a city 6 hours away.
And hey, whose fault is that? Not mine. Oh, I remember. I was there. Or do you not remember?
Oh, I remember. I also remember that you fell asleep on the bus before the rest of us.
I remember. They both glowered at each other for a moment before bursting into laughter. It's fine. I was late to my first class, too. Thankfully, the professor didn't even seem to notice. Adam rolls his eyes.
Good for you. My professor decided to make an example out of me, so I had to stand in front of the class and explain why I slept in. I don't think he recognized me, so when I said I was putting on a concert, he didn't believe me. Then some girl pulled out her phone and showed him my site, and the whole class kind of fell apart when they realized it was really me.
Aren't you famous, Adam?
Someone asked for an autograph, then someone else told me to sing, and a group of guys in the back started singing Late Sleeper, except the lyrics were changed to something about being Amish or something.
What the heck?
I think Professor Koval is gonna hate me for life.
Oh man, why didn't we get the same class time? Professor Koval. Koval? My dad says he looks like a hitman.
If I die in my sleep, you know what happened.
No, let's not talk about that. Trouble really does follow you everywhere.
I'm not trying.
I know. I've been there for most of it, after all.
Anyway, how was your first day?
Not bad. For the parts I was awake for, at least. As if on cue, we both yawn.
Oh man, this tour before school thing was probably a bad idea, huh?
It didn't seem like a bad idea last spring. Anyway, I have to head to the bookstore now. I haven't bought any of my school books yet.
Same here.
Adam picks up his backpack and slings it casually over his shoulder.
Shall we go together?
Oh, you're so cute. I haven't met the other guys. You're making me fall for you, dude. Don't you have class?
Nah, morning classes only. John's idea. He said I should reserve the afternoons for work.
Who is this John? You too? He really does plan ahead, doesn't he?
That's his job, after all.
Is he a dateable character? The two of us walk through the campus and to the bus stop. A couple people point at Adam and whisper to each other as we pass, but no one approaches. I know they're not looking at me, but it's still really awkward. Adam, on the other hand, doesn't even seem to notice. The bookstore is crowded with students combing the shelves for whatever required reading they have for this semester. At the front of the store, two long lines of students stretch out in front of the cash register. Adam and I wind our way through the crowd, seeking out our own books. General physics, Calc 1, literature genres, and archetypes. I pick up all the used books I can find, but the price is already stacking up along with the weight of the books in my arms. This is going to cost several hundred dollars by the time I'm done. I take my spot in one of the lines and wait patiently as the line slowly inches forward. My pocket hums and I pull out my phone. That's weird. Mom hates calling. It must be important. I size up the long line of students in front of me and the single harried cashier at the checkout counter. I've got time. Yes?
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Her voice sounds strained. What's wrong? What happened? Mom takes a deep breath. It sounds like she's trying to calm herself.
Your father is in the emergency room right now.
What? What happened? My voice cracks.
He collapsed at work. They don't know why yet, but...
Mom's voice trails off. She seems hesitant to say any more, but I can guess what she's thinking. It's expensive, isn't it?
It's one test after another right now. Insurance only covers part of it, and he won't be able to work for a while.
Books in my arms suddenly feel a lot heavier. How much am I about to spend? Is it really worth it? Mom seems to read my thoughts.
It's okay, honey. I can ask for extra hours at work. Maybe request holidays.
Should I come home? Maybe I can help.
No, you shouldn't.
She sighs.
To be honest, I didn't even want to tell you.
What? Why?
I was afraid you'd worry too much and you wouldn't be able to focus on your studies.
Mom, this is Dad we're talking about. I deserve to know.
I know. That's why I'm telling you.
Her voice keeps sounding fainter and fainter. Mom, get some rest.
I will.
No, I'm serious. You can't both be sick right now.
Yes, you're right.
The two of us remain silent for a moment.
Don't worry, Sean. We'll find a way to make it work. Just do your best, okay?
It's okay. I promise I'll help. We're a family. We'll make it through together.
I know, honey.
Whoa, her voice changed. Another pause.
I suppose I should let you go.
Yeah, I guess. Love you, Mom.
I love you too, Sean.
As I tuck my phone away, I realize that I'm nearly at the front of the line. Around me, students are chatting excitedly about today's classes or plans for tonight, but it all sounds like a dull humming to me. I stare at the books in my arms. Maybe I can find a classmate and borrow his or her books. Adam runs up to me, huge smile on his face.
Sean, you're not gonna believe this. This girl actually got a tattoo of...
He stops dead in his tracks.
Whoa, what's wrong?
Nothing. Adam frowns and pokes my cheek.
You're really gonna just lie like that? Tell me.
You're making it really hard for me not to like you right now. It's just Mom called. Dad's in the emergency room. He collapsed at work. And they don't know why.
What? Is he okay?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. We don't know anything yet. But everything they're doing is expensive and insurance won't cover it and he can't work and I got these damn books 'cause college life. I bite my lip. I refuse to cry in front of all these people.
Hey, you gonna buy that or what?
Kid? Even though we're technically same age right now. I look up to see that I'm currently in front of the line. Oh, I'm sorry. I rush forward and dump my books on the counter. The cashier rolls his eyes and starts scanning my books. I'm about to pop you in the face, alright?
Freshman.
I'm gonna pop you in the face, dude! He mutters just loud enough for me to hear.
Oi, shut up, guy. She's got a lot on her mind right now.
Uh-huh. They don't really pay me enough to care.
Dude, I'm about to get you fired.
Do they pay you to be a jerk, or are you always like this?
The cashier ignores him and hits a button on his register. The total cost of all the books flashes on the screen. My eyes widen. Oh. As I fumble with my wallet, Adam steps in front of me.
I've got it.
Huh? He pulls out his wallet and hands a card to the cashier. The cashier swipes it before I can protest. He shoves my book into a plastic bag and hands it to me with a bored look on his face.
Must be nice having a sugar daddy.
I'm about to pop you in the face! Adam looks like he's about to snap back at him, but I place my hand on his arm and shake my head. As we head to the door, Adam takes a deep breath. As soon as we're out of hearing distance, he growls.
I'm really in the mood to punch something right now.
Punch him. Punch cashier. He's gonna get these hands when he comes outside. I smile weakly. Watch yourself. You'll wind up in the tabloids if you have any angry outbursts in public.
What, I'm not allowed to have emotions about things?
No, you are. Maybe he's having a bad day. Dealing with a line this long on his own must be tough. I'd be upset if I were stuck with that job. And speaking of jobs, I think I should get one. Adam's expression softened.
I can help, you know, with school expenses and stuff.
Adam, no, please. You're like so freaking sweet. And we haven't met the other people yet, and it's really difficult. Thanks, but I really need to do this on my own. Adam eyes him carefully.
Now's not really the time to be stubborn.
Likewise, Adam. It's not about being stubborn, it's about priorities. And your money.
I make plenty of money.
I know you do. I hate to have to be the one to remind you, but you've only kept enough for your own tuition. I can't ask you to stop donating to charity just to pay for my bills. It wouldn't feel right. Adam looks like he wants to protest, but my phone beeps, indicating that I've set my alarm. I pull it out and glance at the calendar. Oh, I completely forgot. I have a meeting with my advisor today.
Advisor?
Yeah, since I missed orientation, I'm going to speak with him now.
Oh, I guess I should schedule one of those meetings then.
That would be advisable, yes.
Advisable.
That wasn't on purpose. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Are you sure you'll be okay? Do you want me to come with you?
You're so sweet. Stop! Stop! I can't. sorry. Could I have this time to myself?
Sure, whatever you want.
I do need time to myself because Adam is too sweet for me. Just too nice. Just too great. Too great of a friend, dude. I arrive at the classroom and tentatively knock on the door. A decisive voice rings out.
Come in.
Alright, that's Professor Cobalt. That's great. Video. We're gonna save it right here for today. We haven't met the other guys, and Adam is so stinking sweet. For those that did play the game, definitely tell me. Oh, maybe not yet. Don't tell me yet, because I haven't met all the guys yet. Don't tell me yet. Never mind. I will ask you when we meet all the guys who you guys actually went for, or who you guys would go for if you didn't have this game yet, or don't have this game. Grammar, please. But I will tell you guys which guy I am going to pursue based on the guide. I don't know if there's certain ones I'm supposed to go to, like which one I have to pick or whatever. You know, okay, whatever. Anyway, thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful. I'm very flustered because Adam is too sweet for me and I don't know how to handle it right now. So, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I will see you guys in the next one.